Well, I'm just a bit concerned about the positioning of the IRBCs, and for people that don't know what that stands for, it's the Integral Rotating Biological Contractor, and this is a method where they treat sewage, which is used all over the island. My first part of the question is, have they done their calculations with the recent flooding we've had? And 5 years ago, we've had flooding again, and it was meant to be once in 100 years episode or once in 50 years or something. With global warming, it's getting more prevalent that we're going to be facing these problems. Have they done their calculations in making sure that this will not be affected? It's well above the high water mark if there is a storm.
Generally, is there a concern about the water quality standards in Laxey?
Well, DEFRA have come out and said that the whole island must comply with the 2006 water quality regulations. And Laxey, unfortunately, is the tail end Charlie, along with Peel and Baldrine. Now, Laxey residents and people that use Laxey Beach, we owe it to them to make sure that that water standard is as good as we can get it and well above the 2006 standards. Ideally, we would love to connect up into Iris because that means it would be treated centrally, but that may not be possible. But if we could do that, that would be great. But the MUA have sort of settled on this. They're going to treat it down by the harbour side. Is that the right site for treating? Will they comply with the 2006 regulations? There's a lot of information going around, and before we make it an informed decision, we need to look at all this information, and then we can make a decision.
Generally, how have you assessed Manx Utilities' response to the Laxey flooding?
Well, the flooding, I can't, cast any aspersions. They've galvanised action. There's the new wall going up. It's half built at the moment. They've worked very well with DEFRA, and the government as a whole has put a dramatic effort into responding. And the Chief Minister's brought in this consultant who has got excellent credentials. He put in the Thames barrage, so he's obviously very well qualified, and he will be coming over the next few weeks. So I can't complain about that. But this is about the sewage. This is a sort of separate issue. I suppose it is related in as much as the storm conditions put pressure on it, but it is a separate issue. And, Laxey residents deserve better. And not just Laxey residents, people come from all over the island to use Laxey Beach. And it's a fantastically safe beach. There's no nasty currents. There's sand and there's rock pools for the youngsters. The two cafes down there are absolutely superb. You can have a nice coffee and look out across the beach. In fact, won an award in the Isle of Man Newspapers Awards the other week. So yeah, let's get the water cleared up.
Do you think there's a danger that this issue could get pushed back due to the floods and the work that's going to be happening over the next couple of years?
What I'm worried about, Sian, is that if this goes to planning after Christmas, which it probably will do, and we fight it, it goes to public inquiry, which will be 18 months down the line, then it all gets thrown out. We're back to square one again. And we need to try and, that will put it at 2025 before we get any clear water. And the Laxey residents deserve better than that. We need to get it sorted once and for all and sustainably sorted so we know that we're belt and braces for the future.